Widespread damage across Ukraine, and even children were some of the casualties, as young as 8, 12, and 17. 3 children were among those 12 killed in last night's attacks here in Kyiv as well. Videos surfacing all around social media of people building hallway beds. People for the past 2 nights, we should remember, even Friday night there were widespread attacks. So people that I've spoke with saying they were extremely tired. They've been up for the past 2 nights, sleeping in hallways to keep themselves safe from these incoming attacks. Even Yulia Sridenko, Ukraine's deputy prime minister, calling it a night of terror. And again, this is just night 2 out of widespread attacks that have plagued the country over the weekend. I was with Zelenskyy in the presidential offices last week, and he outlined that he hopes for possibly future talks, maybe to take place in the Vatican or again in Turkey or possibly in Switzerland. But he said that whoever would organize this would have to make sure that it was a high-level delegation. He didn't go as far as to say that it must be with the Russian president, but that it must be a high-level delegation. Again, also on the topic is sanctions. Of course, the EU and the UK passed their 17th sanctions package on May the 20th, but still no sanctions package from the U.S. And Zelenskyy referred to that in his post this morning, saying that the U.S. needed to, would be a big player in possibly stopping this war. Of course, it would be their sanctions that maybe could push Russia to the negotiating table. So still the future unclear, whether there'll be another meeting or whether the U.S. will step up and impose these sanctions that Ukraine is calling for.